On this episode of Inside Scotiabank Arena, we're giving you a behind-the-scenes look of our scoreboard. What she said. One of the first things you notice when stepping into the bowl is our massive scoreboard. For obvious reasons, the scoreboard plays a huge role during games and sometimes shows. The history behind it is also something worth noting. Today we're giving you a sneak peek at how our scoreboard came to be and how it functions. I'm here with Jim Steele, Director of Live Production here at MLSC, and he knows the history behind the scoreboard and really how it came to be. So Jim, let's start with that. Tell us how the scoreboard came to be and what's the story behind it.
In March of 2013, Brian Colangelo decided he wanted to see a larger scoreboard above our court, especially, and he felt that we should be at the forefront of that.
And what was really being considered in terms of the design and creation of the scoreboard?
So the height of our arena and how often we use the arena for live entertainment.
Right.
We're a very busy arena worldwide for live shows.
Every act is coming here.
That's right, and it's really important for us to maintain that business. We needed to find a way that we could still suspend show elements through it, around it, past it, that sort of thing. So that contributed to the directive to the designers and the engineers. It has to be hollow. But then of course came the question, well, what do we do with all that space?
Yeah.
We narrowed it down to, well, let's put some sort of a structure in the middle that supports the sides, but also lends flavor that is unique. And that's where the leaf came from.
That is where I always wondered why the leaf was in there. I mean, for obvious reasons, it makes sense, but now we know. What's used to hold the scoreboard up?
Ultimately, it's 4 little cables about the size of my thumb that hoist the scoreboard up and down.
Okay, I want to see this for myself. Is that possible?
Yeah, absolutely. Let's go.
All right. Okay, all right. Woo! So we are just casually walking above the scoreboard. I refuse to look down. Okay, so we're above the scoreboard now, which is absolutely crazy. And you were talking about the cables. So are these the cables?
These are the cables.
Wow, they are very thin.
That's it. About the size of my thumb, maybe a little smaller.
Yeah. So what are the chances I can like lower the scoreboard?
You know, we can show you how to do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
The pressure is so real right now,
And
I'm about to lower the scoreboard.
that's right.
Okay.
So you're going to press the down button. Don't let it go.
Don't let it go?
Don't let it go until I tell you.
Okay.
All right?
Okay, so I can do it right now. We're clear on the court.
Scoreboard lowered. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, here I go. Oh my goodness. The floor is shaking. It's happening. I'm lowering the scoreboard. It feels like an earthquake up here. We are here on ground level now, and Jim, this scoreboard is massive. It's huge. So you were saying that the scoreboard is equivalent to a 5,600 square foot house. I'm wondering how long it would take for me to like run around this thing. Do you think you could time me?
Sure.
Okay, you ready?
Yep.
Okay, here I go.
Go. .14 seconds.
14 seconds. I'm here with David August, Director of Venue Technology here at MLSC, and we are above the scoreboard. And there's a lot of stuff up here which I never would have imagined or thought. What is beside me? What is behind us and beside me right now?
Well, to drive all the video on the scoreboard, we need to process the video down to something that the LED pixels can read. So behind you is all the processors need to split the video out to the ginormous scoreboard that's hanging right below us.
And is it controlled from up here, or is it somewhere else that it's controlled from?
We're gonna have to go somewhere else to see where it's controlled from. This isn't a very nice place to put our operators up here. So right now, this is really just the back end, and all of our users hang out in a different room called our control room. So
I don't know, it's pretty nice up here, David. Just saying, should we go check out the control room?
sounds great. Let's
All
head
right,
on over.
let's go. So now we're here in the control room. How does everything get from this room to out here on the scoreboard?
So believe it or not, the building has kilometers of fiber, all stringing all of the video boards back to this room so that we can control it.
And that's how it operates out of this room?
Absolutely. Every night, every game night, every event, there's men and women that come in here to help us put on a great show and a great presentation, and they trigger all the wonderful content that you see on the scoreboard.
In terms of the screens, how many pixels are we talking?
So believe it or not, there's over 10 million pixels inside the scoreboard to create the image.
How did we get me on the scoreboard earlier?
All right, come on over and I'll show you where we ingest content and send it out to the scoreboard.
Okay.
So this is called our Click Effects unit, and this is a video server that we use to drive all the content on the video board and LED ribbons.
Wow. All right, so how did you
Are you ready?
Yeah.
So here's your clip that we've loaded in. So we're going to bring it up into our preview window, and when we're ready, we're just going to double click it, and then there we go. We're live on the scoreboard.
So it's on the scoreboard right now.
You betcha.
Oh, there I am. Going above the scoreboard is something that I never thought I'd be able to do. And I think my favorite part of today was just learning how massive the scoreboard is and how much production really goes into it for every event. Keep that in mind next time you're here for a game or show. Bye.
Stop. Thank you.
Did I break the scoreboard?